I don't know, my phone keeps shutting off, you guys, so hopefully this doesn't end up being like 50 videos. Anyway, here's the shed. Um, Here's the house, obviously. You can see the roof line. So this roof line is the original cottage roof. This was an add-on. There's the giant chimney I was talking about. The garage, flat roof on the garage. There's my crappy truck. Anyway, Tim, you were worried about the lawn. Not much to mow. That's good. Anyway. So, this is the driveway coming in from the road, obviously. This is kind of the main entrance, this door wall, other than through the garage. And then this is the entrance down into the basement apartment. This goes into the kitchen. This is the dining room in first floor. First floor kitchen is this window. There's another main entrance that I don't think Barb uses much. I mean, there's little things that just have to get done, like the roofs were all done not too long ago. But you can see like there's some needs painted on the drip edge up there, and just little things like corner needs replaced. Little support there needs redone. This is a bedroom, one of the additions. We'll go around that. So this is on the way to the lake, the river. So now we're on the river side of the house. And this is the little pathway down to the river. And the river is through all of these trees. So here's the river. I mean, I could trim up some of these branches for sure. So we're sitting about 30 feet over the river, ish, something like that. So there's the point across, and then the river runs. This is towards the lake. This direction here, and then this direction here is upriver. And so this is the bend in the river here. We'll see a little more when we go down to the river bank. So here's what the house looks like on the riverside. This is a bedroom. That's the woodshed behind the garage. Neighbor's house on the other side, on the east side. They've been there for many years, I guess. The Reynolds. In fact, I think when they redid this, I think it was Barb's husband's uncle who did all the additions on this. He built that house after he did all the additions on this one. So they're very similar. This roof up here, again, is the original cottage roof. And on this side, in particular, it's got a pretty good bow in it right here. I don't know, you might be able to tell. It's not anything catastrophic. It's been like that for a long time. But, it's probably going to have new trusses put in someday down the road. All the windows were redone or 2019, I think, is what she said. Except for, I think, that one. But these are the brand new egress windows. I think that's the stairwell window. And then this is like the master bedroom window, or a bedroom window. And so each egress window, here and here are the downstairs bedrooms. There's 2 bedrooms downstairs. So Barb has brand new covers for these. They're inside the house, and they're super strong glass, I guess, that you can walk on. Actually, that goes over these. So this is all brand new. Really nice work, actually. All block foundation. This is the breezeway in the back of the garage. That patio door goes right into the back of the garage. And then living room, bedroom. This window's a bedroom, that window's a living room, and this is a corner bedroom here. And this room is basically like a sunroom, I guess. Barb did say when they replaced this window, they found that the header all the way across had rotted. So they just put these in 2019, so they redid the entire header over the windows. So that's all brand new. Smaller basement window. This is the living room-ish area in the basement. It's not, it could use a bigger window, probably. And then here's the other bedroom window. You can actually see through the bedroom to the other side. Egress for the basement window. Yeah, so let's check out the river trail real quick. I think that boat comes with it. It's a pretty sweet old 1950s rowboat with actually that's a motorboat. You could put a motor on that thing. So yeah, this is the path here. And it's funny, there's this tree growing right in the middle of it. So yeah, here we go. It's a cool little staircase that was built. It needs a little TLC, but it's cool. It's all mortared. All the rocks are mortared in. It's pretty steep down the hill, though. So this is the hillside, basically. Looking up. Coming down. And it just comes down to the river. And the river is really high right now because the lake is high. So there's the neighbor across the river. And then this is, in normal years, according to Barb, actually a peninsula that is out of water. And she said she used to just sit out there in her lawn chair in the sun. But obviously it's underwater at the moment because everything's so high. And then this area behind, this is where, well, you can't really see it. Let me get down here. So this area back here is kind of like a little backwater that's where they ice skate in the winter. Because there's no current under it. It's like a little, it's a pretty, now that I'm looking at it again, it's pretty big. You'd probably do a full-size hockey rink on there, pond hockey. Anyway, here's the rest of the riverfront. So the neighbors have a nice staircase with a dock, a little seawall down there. But I mean, this shoreline on this house is totally undeveloped, other than this stone staircase coming down. Yeah, it's just, the water's edge is really steep. It's just sand, mossy, tree covered stuff. I just have a sand bottom right here. A lot of this stuff needs trimmed out of the way. Here's the boat tie off for your boat. There's plenty of room to have a little boat here with a motor on it. Yeah, it's a cool spot. And it's never a fast moving river. The Choclet has always been a pretty slow mover. It does get high in the spring when we have a big spring melt. But it is also a stellar steelhead and trout river, and salmon river. So let's get back up to the house. It's the hillside. And I think the property line is just it's just to the left over here somewhere. Yeah, lots of moss. It's pretty. Anyway, let's go up the staircase. All right, there we are back up at the house. Nice sunny day here, no snow. Yeah. So you might be able to see that bow a little better. And that original chimney I have no idea about. I'll have to look into that some more. And this roof line is interesting. It's not flat. It's got a pretty low pitch to it. But that one is rubber as well. That is not shingled, which is good. Those rubber roofs are nice. They last for a while. There's your egress windows. It's amazing there's no deck or anything out here. I know Barb said she just didn't have a lot of money to do all the things she ever wanted to, and yeah, so it's got work. But the bones are good, seems anyway. This little funky, I don't know what that's all about. I really don't know. Anyway, there's that basement entrance again to the basement apartment. Big chimney. These are some gardens that are right out front. This cool slate path. Barb said there's a bunch of perennials in here. She hasn't cleaned it out yet. Probably next week. And big concrete parking area with a asphalt starting here out to the road. Pretty ancient b-ball net. The garage is interesting. The chimney is interesting. The chimney cap on the very top is like a concrete slab with rebar in it, and it needs replaced. So that's kind of a weird. It doesn't need replaced immediately. It's just cracked. And then that's just water staining from rain coming off the roof there. Maybe it looks like the flashing's probably okay. Yeah, the chimney and the garage are made out of this flagstone. Big concrete header over the garage door. It's kind of crazy. Garage is built like a bunker. Cinder block walls on this wall and that wall. Probably that wall. Oh, there's some studs there. Looks like a newish garage door. I haven't seen it down yet. I think that's just kindling for the fireplace. The interesting thing I noticed yesterday is these ceiling joists are all from like a ancient barn in the 1800s. Barb didn't even know that. But yeah, you can see all the original nail holes. I actually found some square head nails yesterday when I was looking. There's some right there. So yeah, they repurposed some old barn material. So it's pretty solid. Same thing in the basement floor joists. You'll see when we go down there. So this is a wood shed. It's pretty big. And this goes right back out to the backyard. And that's the river right there. So we're going to go in the house through the garage door. And this is a sunroom in the front where Barb uses mostly, I think this is her main entrance for guests most of the time, this patio door. So this is the weird room I was talking about with the fireplace. Here is the fireplace. It just, I don't know what their original intention was, but it's got this insert in it, and it's just kind of stuffed in this weird little room with this giant hearth. The tempered glass covers for the ingress egress windows are in this box. She just hasn't put them on yet. Door wall, all the patio door, this is all replaced when the windows were replaced. So this is all 2019. There's some tile work done in the entryway here out of some old slate. Looks like there's a tiny little damaged spot there, but no biggie. But yeah, it's just this goofy little room. I'm kind of wondering if you just knock this wall out, maybe it would make it. I know there's a bedroom behind here, behind this wall. Something to think about. But yeah, this is the addition, so it's kind of just interesting. So yeah, step up into the kitchen. Nice drywall work, nice windows, nice flat floor. I mean, it appears very solid. Everything's outdated. But you know, kitchen's pretty 80s-ish. It's not quite 60s, it's 80s. You know, kind of a newer fan, ceiling fan. So this is your dining room table, and where hers is. Looking out the driveway. And here's your kitchen. You got a nice bar top, floating bar top, pantry, fridge. There's the weird fireplace in the little room, which is comical, I guess. Yeah, it looks like the kitchen was probably just, I don't know. It hasn't been touched in a while. It all needs updated. Everything works. Gas range, everything works fine. And this is all natural gas, not propane. City sewer, no septic. There is a well. I'm gonna try the water right now. Barb said I could. She took off. She was at the food co-op. I don't know where her drinking glasses are, but here we go. Mmm. Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, that's really good, actually. No staining at all. She said it never stains anything. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's good water. Anyway, so this is part of the original house, the original cottage. This is where it starts to shine through. This must be where that chimney, the little chimney. I bet it's got to be behind here because looks like there was a stove port there. So they drywalled over the old chimney, and there is actually a ceiling fan here, and I think that might have been to help exhaust wood smoke from maybe a wood stove they had in here a long time ago. Piano. So this was the center of the original cottage, built in 1931, I think she said. And it's kind of cool. It's got a neat ceiling. I can't remember what you call that, but I don't know I don't know anything about those ceiling tiles. Really old light fixture there. There's possibility those ceiling tiles are asbestos. I'll test them. I can send them into our lab at work. This is just paneling, I believe. This is not. Yeah, it's just paneling somebody put in. It's not real logs. The heat is all boiler, baseboard heat, which is awesome. No forced air. It's probably under insulated, unless they really overdid it in the 60s when they were redoing this place. This window looks original too, actually, or it's not original, but it's not one of the new ones, but it looks pretty good. Carpet in here. Not sure what's under the carpet. More baseboard heat. This is the sunroom. Here's the river. Of course, you'd be able to see it more if the trees were trimmed. And then this is corner bedroom, other bedroom. And these are the original bedrooms from the original cabin. I think. Actually, no, this one isn't an add-on. This is part of the addition. So this was done in the 60s, this room. So this room's got a little bit of a pitch to the ceiling that matches the roof line outside. It's not terribly big. I brought my measuring tape, so I'll measure all this stuff. Big enough for a queen bed. King would be a stretch. Yeah, you can see the angle of that roof line there. And it's got a decent closet, nothing huge, but lots of heat. This baseboard heat's running all the way around the whole outside wall. Looks like wood floors. I'm not sure what kind of wood that is. It could be pine. This looks like hardwood in here. Definitely hardwood. I'm not sure if that's oak. Could be. Anyway, this is looking out to the west. There's the woodshed. There's the garage. I don't know if that kayak probably does not come with the property. Yeah, everything looks pretty tight in here. I mean, there's no cracking, no. I don't really see any building distress at all. It's just dated. So here's those cabinets I was talking about that remind me of the camp. Just plain plywood. And this is access for the crawl space in the attic. Right there. So here's the half bath laundry room on the first floor, yeah. Pretty basic. Again, though, the drywall is all pretty tight. Washer and dryer work. It's just kind of a weird setup in here. I'm not quite sure where that dryer goes. Hopefully out the roof and not just into the crawl space attic. It's actually, it looks like this was designed to be a full bath at one time. Like, I bet you could put a shower in here and move things around to make, like, if you had some stackable washer and dryer or something, you could make this into a much nicer space. This is definitely the original bedroom, as you can see by the floor. It's decent. It's definitely bigger than the other bedroom. This is looks like a double bed, plenty of room. And so this is another window that's original. Seems to work pretty well though. Lovely view of the garage and the woodshed. Yeah, baseboard heating. Looks like some of the baseboard heat covers might need replaced, or whatever. I'm sure all those need cleaned anyway. Bigger closet. The ceilings aren't too bad in here. I'd say they're 8-foot ceilings probably. Yeah, pretty standard closet. Goes all the way up. See any goodies in there? Oh shit. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go through these doors. I guess she said originally this was an entrance to the woodshed, which I don't know why the heck you would put the woodshed. I don't know why they didn't have all this window space for the river, but whatever. So this is the addition that was built in the 60s. These are all brand new windows. Brand new header. And, they must have redone all the drywall work in here, or the ceiling too. Looks good. I see a little patchwork there, but it looks pretty good. So there's the basement stairs from the inside. That goes down to the basement apartment. This is the main bedroom, master bedroom on the first floor. And there's the entryway. I think this was the original, this is the main door. It's supposed to be. I guess. Doesn't get used, apparently. So, another step down. There's this funky tile floor in here. It's in decent shape. I mean, the grout looks good. There's no step down. There's maybe a tiny 4-inch step down or something between the two rooms. Yeah, closet. It's a pretty neat little room though. I mean, it's a nice sunny day, and this is, what time is it here? I'd say it's close to 5 o'clock. So this is 5 o'clock on a sunny Saturday in April. This is what your light looks like. There's this is, you can't really see it, but there's the old boat. The pathway down to the river is right here. I just noticed there's this big splotch in the window. I don't know what that is. So yeah, pathway to the river is like right there. but you'd see the river if these trees were trimmed a little. This would all be river view, all the way across. And again, there should be a deck out front here or something. I don't know. There's a lot to work with, man. So before we go down in the basement, we're gonna check out the master bedroom again. There's probably like a 6-inch drop into this addition. Some sweet plywall or plywall paneling. I think. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Some drawers hidden in the wall. Kooky. So yeah, master bath is pink. I actually really dig this countertop. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is all super dated. It's very pink. It does have a skylight in the shower. And I don't see any leakage. I mean, there's no cracking in the drywall. And this hasn't been touched in years, so I mean, there's no paint. This isn't fresh paint or anything. Hey fam, what's up? How you doing? Yeah. Anyway, this is Barb's. Barb's still kind of living here, so some of this stuff is hers. But yeah, the floor in here is. I mean, everything's just old, outdated, and she just didn't have a lot. She doesn't have a lot of disposable income. Let's see what this tub looks like. Oh man, that's classy. Look at that. Yeah, that's not your standard bathtub. That's actually a pretty big shower space. I don't know, man. It's got a lot to work with here. So this is the master bedroom. Brand new windows. Here's your river view that you can't see because there's so many trees. 2 closets. It's got this closet, new window, driveway. You can see my crappy Chevy out there. Yeah, it's pretty good size room. I'll take measurements though for you guys. This looks like a standard queen size bed in here. Definitely could fit a king size bed if you wanted to, and some extra furniture. Really. Yeah, you could really do a lot. I mean, you could probably bust into that master bath, actually, into that closet, and make it even bigger if you wanted to. Pocket door there. It's carpeting needs replaced. It's not dirty, it's just old. More of this tile, and so here's the hallway. It's got all these funky 60s lights. Those are sweet. There's some old staining from before she had the new roof put on. But there's no staining on any of you don't see any damage on the crack and the corners at all. This whole thing needs. I would probably use this. This is the kind of. You could really make this entrance way better. Yeah. So that's the staircase going down to the kitchen basement. The basement kitchen. Yes. Thank you. Slightly stupid today. Anyway, let's go in the basement. Check it out, yo. So yeah, I was right. That is the basement. Window from the outside. There's stairwell. It's super dark in here. I would throw some lighter paint or whatever. Wood paneling. Another groovy 60s light. So you'd say there was some slight issues with some of the electrical, nothing major. Like switches, some of the switches, just some of them don't work. Concrete steps going to the basement. I'm not sure why. They're just raw concrete. It's weird. I just noticed this cubby. That's weird. Whoa! Oh shit. Whoa, what is that? It's like a secret panel. Shit. Crap. Way to go, Joe. Hopefully that just stays there for now. Anyway, probably hear it crash in a minute. So I don't know what this all. It's just some kind of weird partition separated privacy thing. I don't know. So it comes down to this wall. This is the bedroom. First bedroom in the basement. These are pretty decent sized rooms. I mean, baseboard heat again. You know, it's kind of like, it's not quite a cave, especially, you know, these new egress windows, I'm sure add a lot more light than the old ones. But it's pretty nice in here with the egress windows. It's not too bad. You actually get a decent amount of sky. But yeah, this is all just, I mean, it's not shitty paneling. It's paneling though. And then slab, this carpet actually looks pretty good. It looks newer. And then it goes dun, 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 into the full bath basement here. Which I didn't realize. I don't remember if I looked in here last night. Hey fam, how you doing? Ooh, look at that tile work. That's fancy. Never seen that before. This is just all kind of hodgepodge together, isn't it? Yeah. Tile floor. It's the same tile that I think is upstairs. Another light in here. That was the fan. Oh, weird. There is no light in here. Oh. There's this overhead fluorescent. How the hell do you turn that on? That one? Oh, there we go. Well, that's funky. So, yeah, there's a drop ceiling, exhaust fan, a fully tiled toilet stall, so you can get as sloppy as you want. Yeah, ceiling's weird, but so yeah, this is clean. It's a clean bathtub. It's just old. I'd probably definitely do something about this ceiling in here and the lighting. Looks like there's some insulation or something sticking through here. Yeah. And I think he's just not even sure. Yeah, so it opens up to the. Okay, yeah. So that's why it's dropped. It's got some pipes from upstairs kitchen. Actually, I bet. Or no, the upstairs bath is probably right above us. So yeah, that's the. Sorry about the camera shaking. Downstairs, full bath. Right off the first bedroom in the basement. Here's your staircases behind this thingy. It's got the same ceiling as it does all through the whole upstairs. This Celotex kind of cellulose based Some of these tiles were back in the day had asbestos in them. Like I said, I'll test them. I didn't notice these last night, but that's pretty interesting. They got these double doors. I don't know why. Privacy, obviously, or something, but they're not even lined up right. Weird. Anyway, this is the living area in the downstairs apartment. Drop ceiling in this spot. It's pretty big. I mean, this is a big living area. And then, dun dun dun, there's a bar. It's old. It's got these. I think these are actually off an old bar. What Barb was saying that her ex-husband mounted on this one. It's just funky. You know, it's kind of like your weird. I don't know, some weird basement bar. So it gets weirder. There's actually a sink. I don't think there's a little fridge or anything. But I think I'm not sure if that works. I'm not sure this sink works. I don't want to force those handles on there. But I mean the bars and I don't think it's attached to anything. So anyway, behind this shelf, this gets pretty wild. There is a giant safe. I mean, it's big, dude. It's like 5 feet tall. Yeah, I mean, like, there's my boot. Yeah, I mean, it's big. I don't know. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got, it's all painted and everything, but it's got to be from 1900. Hall's Safe and Lock, Cincinnati and Chicago. It's not going anywhere. I think it's got to weigh as much as a small car. I don't even know how they got it in here, to be honest. It's impressive. Anyway, big living room. There's this tiny window that we saw outside. That's the river. I mean, this is the wall facing the river. You could totally blow this wall out and put patio in here or something. Honestly, not sure what's under these covers, but I'm guessing it's a steel I-beam. Not 100% on that. Maybe we can see. No, it's actually it's a giant wood beam. I bet it's an old barn timber. I don't know. I'll have to look at it some more. I left my flashlight in the truck, of course. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this wall. It was kind of like never finished. I think this bedroom was an afterthought. Like this whole wall is just like sheets of drywall. They didn't even tape it or mud it. And then this closet. This is so there's the door going outside. There's your basement stairs going out to the exit. And the kitchen's right here. We'll get there in a minute though. So this is all one giant closet all the way into the bedroom. Like, it's just weird. It's one wall of closets, but the bedroom wall splits right in the middle. I don't know. The whole thing's weird. Anyway, this is the other bedroom with that new egress window. This one's actually a little bigger than the other bedroom. A little funkier. It's got different carpet, older carpet. Not as much baseboard heat either. Looks like it's only got this little stretch here. But, you know, being ground level, it probably doesn't get too bad. You know, the views just aren't, they're not terrible with these egress windows. You get a lot of sky. Yeah, fluorescent fixtures in here, drop ceiling again. I'll get my flashlight later and poke up into these ceilings a little more. But so this is this armoire. This is the utility room, which is pretty interesting. So you open these bifold doors, right? And voila, there's a pencil sharpener. Ta-da! No, actually, there's another door. It's a little door. It's like a hobbit door. And I think, well, let me open this. So the furnace, or the boiler, yeah, I was right. I just throwing random switches and they work. So yeah, this is actually underneath the front porch. It's interesting. It's a weird little room, but so this is where the hot water heater is, which looks fairly new. I don't know. There's probably a date on here somewhere, but it's pretty new. It's got to be in the last 5 years, I would guess. The well is here, right here in this room, I believe. I think this is it. I think it's actually just right under the pump. I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, there's your well. It goes down, comes out there, right here. There's your well, right in the basement of the house. So that's nice. I mean, fortunately, the groundwater is delicious, so we don't have to worry about it. Pressure tank. Even this room is dry. There's a little bit of... Actually, I don't even think that's water. I think that's just a stain. Yeah, I don't smell any mildew or mold. This is leaking from this bad... there's a bad joint here or something. She said it just needs replaced. Nothing major. Here's the boiler. The boiler looks a little old. Seems to be functioning just fine though. And it looks, a lot of copper. This all looks pretty newish. So, I mean, this boiler can't be that old. Yeah, it actually looks pretty new. I'll have to ask Barb on that one. Let's see what this says. Oh, shoot. No figures, there's no dates on here. Anyway, I'll have to ask Barb on that one. And boy, I really don't know where any of this exhausts to. It comes out this side here. Looks like it goes out the wall right there. I'll have to look outside. Anyway, it's a funky little room, but it does its thing. Like I said, we're under the porch. And you know, the one thing I gotta ask Barb about is if there's got to be some kind of lift for these, or maybe it's got to be some kind of sewage lift station or like pump for the bathrooms in the basement. I'm not sure. Yeah, nice copper piping though. It looks. This is all for the boiler heat. Looks pretty nice. Anyway, close that up. This is another view of the room. There is a light in this little room. It's not working very well though. It's dark in this part of the basement. I mean, it doesn't help that these windows are all covered. It's that light. That's for the outside. So here's the kitchen. If I hit switch here. There we go. Or pink. Back up a little. So here's your door. Here's the utility room we were just in. Here's your door going outside, and I'll show you that. So this goes into the stairwell. Storm door, decent shape. And then it has this stairwell that goes out to the driveway. And there's a drain in the bottom, which is good. That looks like a vent for the furnace room, which is right here. Ah, there's our exhaust stack for the boiler and the hot water heater. Comes up and must just come out the roof. I don't know what's with the foam. Just to seal a crack, I guess. Keep critters. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, this is, yeah. This concrete stairs, the handrail. Looks like there's an electrical outlet there. She said there used to be a dryer in this kitchen down here, so that must have been the vent for the dryer that was in this kitchen. Well, there I am again. What is up? Anyway, basement kitchen. So yeah, the washer and dryer used to be here. Nobody's been living down here for a while, but it's clean. Fridge works. Everything works, she said. Yeah. Range works. Let's give her a shot. Everything's old and cheap. I mean, oh, there you go. Look at that. There's actually a fan and everything. You know, this is all like 1960s original when they built the addition. Yeah, I mean it's basic, but it's a fully functioning kitchen. Comes with a beer stein. Yeah, you know. It's got its character. It's got character. I'm not sure what that little spot's for. It's like just a plain tile or vinyl, sheet vinyl floor. In here. So this room is actually a workshop. She's got this tapestry covering it. I don't know where the light switch is in here. Aha. So yeah, this is a workshop, basement workshop. Kind of just its own room. It's got some of the utilities in here. You can see this is, so you're under the original part of the house. But yeah, they got these huge barn timbers that they got to be 1800s. I mean, they're older. They're older than 1930. I can tell you that. Um, all this is PVC. This is probably 1970s PVC. Seems to all be working. It's all intact. Like I said, it doesn't. I don't smell any mold or mildew, and I haven't seen any water damage whatsoever. Um, I don't know what that vent goes to. Barb doesn't know some of this stuff either because her ex-husband probably knew more. So you can see the original timbers. Some of this stuff, I don't think there's much wrong with that. It's dry, but I think it's solid. I don't think there's an issue. I don't know. I mean, I don't see any sagging whatsoever, so I don't. These beams are big. Anyway, bigger than bigger than new construction, that's for sure. It's definitely, um, way thicker than a 2x8. Anyway, here's our power. I thought it was, I can't remember. Maybe it's only oh no, it's 200 amp service, I think. That's the main. Where's the real breaker panel? Well, probably connected to that line. Oh, I walked right past it. There we are. So yeah, really updated electric 200 amp panel. Yeah, looks like they ran mostly new wire. There's junction box up there that, I saw grounded outlets throughout the house, so I'm assuming they're all grounded. It's just kind of a mishmash of pipes. This is under the full, or no, this is under the half bath upstairs, where the washer and dryer are. We're underneath that, I believe. But yeah, it's a workshop, and I'm totally taking that drill press. Sorry, Tim. That one's coming home with me. I already talked about it with Barb. It's my fee for home inspection fee. One drill press. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I'm sure I missed something. Oh, there's a little storage under the basement staircase. It's the storage closet. Yeah, nothing crazy. They sure like to use concrete on everything in here. I just realized that's why the whole basement steps is concrete. The underneath is concrete. This is like a freaking bomb shelter in here. Anyway, more storage. So yeah, it's big. I mean, this is not a small structure. And it's got a funky layout to it, but I like it. I don't know. And it's not, nothing's sagging, nothing's leaking. Um, they just kind of trimmed over everything in a weird way that can probably all get redone. But, I mean, the drywall looks good. Ceiling lights in here need redone. No big deal. Yeah, let's go back upstairs and funky light. It's got potential for sure. I like it. It's a solid house. Yeah. So again, come upstairs, master bath, master bedroom, main entrance, sunroom, river. Some guy fishing, apparently, walking through the yard. I don't know, it might be the neighbor. But yeah, and then you come into the original center of the house. And your kitchen, of course. Lots of light. I mean, definitely lighten it up with some lighter colors. Here's the other bedroom again. The smallest bedroom out of all of them. Which is not too bad, really. Yeah, and then this bath can totally be you could make this way bigger. Especially if you got a stackable washer and dryer. You can put the washer and dryer somewhere else. And then this is the other upstairs bedroom. That's pretty big. Everything's not bad. It's not bad. It's just got character. It's funky, but it's kind of cool. And it's quiet. I mean, the street is quiet. There is no exhaust fan in the kitchen, which is interesting. I mean, there's that one. I don't even know if that works. Yeah, drop ceiling in here. I don't know what's above it. Not sure. It hasn't been touched in a while. Some weird little wall nook there. Yeah, that window's new. Another pencil sharpener. Kind of like those. Anyway, yeah, that's about it, guys. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do some more pictures. I'm gonna go grab my flashlight and take some photos. Pop up some of those ceiling tiles. Anyway, it's a start. If you got any more questions, just obviously you're gonna let me know. But I'll post this to YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Chat soon.